Good morning. This video is zoomed out to probably a level 5, a level 10 being policy on the highest level in education, a level 5 being curricular design, and a level 1 being the mind mapping video for the classroom that I shared earlier. I want to focus on interdisciplinary construction of curricula at the middle school level and what that might look like, and the behind the scenes creation. So I'm going to take a topic, ratios and proportional thinking, and I want us to think about where that appears, and we could certainly use a mind map theme for the kids and have them tell us where they see that in their lives. I think about the reps in the gym when we're working out, the ratios that are there. I think about golf club design, for a level of a iron that can propel a golf ball a certain distance based on the distance the club head is designed. There's ratios and proportional thinking there. I think about music. I think about tempos and beats and the ratios that exist there. I think about science rabbit population. I think about sequences, geometric, where the ratio is a constant, and non-geometric, where that population escalates. I think about Punnett squares. I think about the chances. Maybe I have a 1 to 4 chance of having blue eyes. That's a ratio. I think about art. I think about scaled drawings and what that entails, to use a ratio to depict something in the real world that I want to display on paper. And perhaps that's something I see as one of the fatal flaws with our over-reliance on technology. Back in the day, innately, we had to write, and on the chalkboard or on paper, we internally were thinking about ratios and proportions to get what we wanted to display to fit on that surface. Technology has taken that from us, in a sense, and I invite you to think about that and think about what technology truly can serve in the best interest of education, and what perhaps it made easier but not necessarily better for our minds or our deep thinking. And so when we look to create interdisciplinary units of project-based learning for our students, which I believe is imperative in this AI era, have fun and do this physical landscape as curricular leaders, as team leaders in the middle school. Teachers, you can do it. Bring in things that remind you of what we could link interdisciplinary wise between your content areas, and build that local curriculum so students can see how mathematical thinking, for instance, is used throughout the arts. I invite you to take it further. Thanks for listening.